Hey there, guys. I'm Odyssey. I'm back here with another video for you guys, kind of showcasing the server I play on. Um, Today, we're going to do a little bit of some review on stuff that's been going on that I talked about last video, last episode. We kind of just talked about the map building and the gold farm, and I told you that I wanted to visit some of the new stuff, and we're going to do that today. Hold on, let me set my clock. Okay. So I guess I'm going to start the episode with kind of explaining how the server's doing. It's been relatively slow, especially this week. I think I've gotten on every day, I think almost every day, just to check if people have been on and what's been going on in the server. And we've got a couple new players that have been playing. And I know this because of this little machine. This is just a your standard chicken shop or chicken machine. What happens is the chickens above here lay eggs into a dropper or I don't remember what they're called. I actually haven't used them very often, but they shoot the eggs out into this glass, and that hatches the chicks. And then once they grow up, their heads go into the lava and they die, and that cooks the chicken, and that drops down into here, which drops down into here. And this is how I can tell if people have been on. It's just like a really rudimentary way of seeing how long somebody's been on. I don't know the exact time it takes to get one of these, but it shows that somebody's been on the server. And I think it runs. I only think it runs if it's in the overworld, but it doesn't matter where in the overworld you are, since it's in this set of chunks directly around spawn. It's always running, or these chunks are always loaded, just the ones immediately around spawn. That's why the iron farm and the chicken farm are, well, I guess this wasn't really planned for that, but the iron farm is in those chunks so that it's constantly running, which I don't think it works anymore. I'm not completely sure. The last time I read something about it, ICE had said it doesn't work anymore, but I don't know for sure. So that I just wanted to explain that because I was messing around on the Facebook page saying that's how I was keeping track, or how I was seeing how long people had been on, and some people were joking around about that. So I just wanted to explain that a little bit. So I guess today we're gonna start this, or we already did start the episode with something. We're gonna look at some of the new stuff and the landscaping that ICE has been doing, and we're also going to. If you guys watched my last episode, I was kind of mean to ICE and pointed out some of his flaws. And I don't think he's been on. Well, I can't say if he's been on or not because I obviously can't be on all the time. But he hasn't fixed those yet. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna be some nice server mates and go do it for him. So I came up here earlier just to see, because this is the ones you can see, the windows that I pointed out that you can see were out. But I just wanted to point out, ICE. What what is this? What is and this? What? I'm just messing around with you, but where are you, man? You've been off. I haven't even seen you on the Facebook page. I think I might have accidentally miscounted. We might have to go down and get some more ice or more glass. Yep, I'm short by one. Ugh. I guess I'll just talk to you guys while I'm doing this. So, ICE, I haven't seen you on the Facebook page. I messaged you, or not you directly, but I messaged the page about I have this issue with the map building. I guess we can go look at it right now if we don't get too distracted and I forget about doing that glass. I don't know what it is. It looks like there's a like in this chunk here maybe there's like a block protect set, and I can't. I have so I need to remove this water block and then place it again so that it runs out this, because right now it's only running out of this side. And I don't know if this was like this before or not, but I also noticed that there's two missing leaf blocks right here. So I need to, or actually I think this is a grass block and then a leaf block on top of it, because it's supposed to come out and be like these. See how the water runs out into the moat, or whatever you want to call this. It should look like that on both sides, but it's not. So I was gonna try to fix that, and it wouldn't let me. Here, I'll show you guys. It's gonna work now. See, it just keeps popping back into my hand. And I couldn't do that I couldn't place the block over here either. See, it just disappears. So I was just gonna see if you knew what that was or what's going on with that, because it obviously wasn't like that before, and it's not doing that on this side. I mean, see? So I don't know what's going on in that one specific area. I guess I could try to map out like where it's doing it. It seems, let me see here. I forgot which one it is that's the chunk. 15. Okay, so there it is. So the C, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the C is the chunk that you're in, and it changes from 14 here to 15 here. And I assume, yeah, see. So 14 lets you place, 15 doesn't. So so I'm assuming it's the trunk. Let's see what it does if I go over to, so here's, we're in 16 now. I wonder if let me see, 16 does it too. Chunks are 8 by 8 spaces, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So this is 17. 17 lets you place them. Let me see. 16, 16. Oh, we're in 17. 16? 17? 17? I don't get it. See, now we're like one block in 17. Right? That's not 18 there, no. I don't understand. Anyways, there's this weird chunk thing. I know that I've spent a couple minutes on this. Jesus. Yeah, got a problem here, and I don't know how to fix it. So I was hoping maybe you knew how to do that. I don't know why I'm coming in here. There's no reason to be in here. I noticed somebody got on and accidentally knocked this out, and I fixed it. And accidentally took one of the maps off of the maps downstairs. If you watched my last episode, we walked through that, and they just took one random map. I didn't really understand that, but that's replaced now. So if you decide to use that spot, it now has all of the maps you need to fill the space. Man, spiral staircases. So yeah, back to the topic of how the server is doing. It is running down to the point where not very many people are getting on very often. And Whiskey, I guess Whiskey, he's one of the players on this server. He started his own server once the once Mojang released their what are they called? Damn it. Yeah. You know what I mean. If you've been playing Minecraft for the last couple months, you know what I mean. They're Mojang ran servers. Essentially, you pay like $10 a month, and they run your server for you essentially. Which I thought they should have had from beginning, because Minecraft's a very multiplayer-esque game. While I'm talking about this, I'm gonna kind of look at the landscaping that ICE has been doing. It's just amazing stuff, and I'm not going to talk about it. I'll just kind of walk through it as we go to the shopping district. Um, so yeah, so Whiskey got one of these Mojang servers, and he I don't know if he intentionally. I don't think he's intentionally doing this, or I know he's. I definitely know he's not intentionally doing this. But I think some people have kind of stopped playing this server and have gone to his server. And his server is a little. It's more hardcore, I guess is the word. He doesn't want any. He's not allowing any like ender traps, or. What are the other traps? Iron traps, iron farms, like what we got here, and there's like a couple other things that he doesn't want, automated things that he doesn't want in his on his server, and I can see the appeal to that, but I think some people have stopped playing this one. I mean, I'm sure they don't have like the intention of never coming back, but I know how hard it is to play two servers, and it comes to the point where you just stop playing one of the you play one or the other. You're not playing both. So yeah, I don't know how exactly I feel about it, but we're getting to the point where it's like me and the new people. I haven't even seen them online. They probably have a different playtime, like they might be Europeans or something that have different up times. So but I know they've been playing by that chicken farm, so I just kind of wanted to state that I don't have the intention of well, look at all these squids, are just sitting there. I don't have the intention of leaving the server. I see it as we have this server, and even if people don't get on and play at the same time and talk all the time, whatever, I still see it as it's better than a single player world, because I can do everything that I can do in a single player world in this one, besides like super fast automated farms and stuff, because of the lag and whatever. But there's also other people every once in a while get on and build something. So, I took a break, a couple, unstated break. It was because some other games and stuff had come out, but I took a break there for a little while, and I came back and there was new stuff built, but I didn't need to have, or people apparently didn't need to have me on every day for the server to be fun. Or maybe I killed the server for not being on. I doubt it. Doubt people only play because I'm on. I'm worried that some people are leaving the server and thinking that because they're thinking that it's gonna die or whatever. Like I said, I don't plan on letting it die. It's slowed down. We're not all on at the same time, and I think that happens with all servers. You start out and everybody's on all the time because it's brand new. Everything's new, blah blah blah. But I don't need the server to be new for me to be interested in it. And I don't need other people to be on. I need to check these, see if there's no. I don't need other people to be on for the fun of this game, and that might be different for other people, because I know some people really like to talk to other people during the games, and sometimes I even find it like when I'm trying to build something or trying to think through something, talking to other people is really distracting. There are some times where I get on and I'm like, oh, I really want to talk to people, and so I'll just sit in one spot and talk for half an hour, and I won't even be doing anything. But I don't have to have that. A lot of times I want to get on. When I do get on, I just want to build something. And the whole, for me, the multiplayer aspect is more for the the fact that people can get on and see my stuff, see how I work, see my designs, and can comment on those, like, hey, that's really cool, or here's a problem that I have with it, or whatever. And I really like to see how other people handle or deal with building around other people. That's why when people go out and build their own bases on the server, I feel like it kind of makes a disconnect there. Like you lose that a little bit. Sorry, I'm gonna reload the chunks here because I saw a gap over there. You kind of lose that multiplayer thing. That's why I've primarily only built in Spawn, because when I like to build things and have other people see them and have and be able to come on and see other people's things. Like when I came on, I saw Ice had built that, the community resources building, or whatever we want to call it, and like everything in the building district, besides my own building. Like that's my favorite aspect of the multiplayer thing. Multiplayer way of life. It's not the talking to everyone all the time. I love that, but that's not the main thing for me. That's probably my second or third reason for wanting to be on a multiplayer server. Oh, look at that. There's a little gap up there. I wonder what that is. If lightning struck there and there's a hole in the roof or something. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to kind of blab on about that. I'm sorry if that bored you. If you don't watch my channel or if you don't watch my channel and you play on and you don't play on the server, I don't even know how I just said that. If you don't play on the server but you watch my channel, that what I just talked about has nothing to do with you or anything you're interested in, probably. So I mean, maybe if you play a multiplayer server or something, or if you're interested in it, I guess. But yeah. So I guess I want to go on to talking about the shopping district. This is I wouldn't say new. It's been in progress for probably 2 months now. I don't think any of it had been done by the time I did the episode before last. So we have some really cool builds out here. We got this statue of this swordsman with, I don't know if it's got to be a torch. Yeah, because it's got a flame on it. I thought maybe it was like a mace or something, but it's got to be a torch. And I believe the nether stuff is like a cape or something. And this is the armory, or whatever we want to call it. It's not a I mean, it is a community build, but it's a shop. I think 3M made this. I'm not completely sure because nobody put a sign on it. Is a sign up here? No. But yeah, so you come in here and you pop one of these out, take it with you, and drop your payment in here, and the payments are above here like this. So he's got chainmail, diamond tools, diamond armor. Boom. Pretty cool store. Oh, what's this? Ooh. I did not notice this. There's no price on it. Free bottles of enchanting. Missing a little block back there. So that's that. Pretty cool. That was the first thing here, I believe, in the shopping district. Then I believe Ozzy made this little lighthouse. I think that was the next build that was put in here. It's got some glowstone in this little glass area. I think I've kind of talked about it before when we were standing over on the bridge a couple episodes back. Pretty cool build. He was worried that because of the tower portions of our buildings, this kind of looks a little small, but I think people get the point. It's right on the water. I think they understand that it's a lighthouse, especially with the glowstone in it at the top. This is how old this building is. Sai, I don't think he plays anymore, but I think like his brother or his cousin or somebody, he still plays on our server, or he's still on the server, and I haven't seen him in a while. But this is like a dock like when like a boat comes in here, and you know this is like the crane that takes the stuff off of it. I like this build. It was very, very entertaining to see this put in. I don't think there's anything inside. Yeah, no. He's got this like little crank because they usually have some sort of giant gear on it that makes it come in and whatever. I don't know. That's what I kind of got out of that. So then I think the next build was Ice's 2 buildings here. Kind of going for the, I don't know exactly what the style of building is called, but I believe it's either German or Dutch. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the style. This like kind of paneling where you block off white or a bright color with like a really dark wood kind of lining, and that was kind of like he built those, and I was like, okay, that should be the theme. Like all of the buildings in Spawn should have that theme. So then I built mine, which is this bigger one. I mean, it's not. I guess it's probably the same size as this one, but it's more of a square. It's not an L like this one is. And then they're connected by this little like bridge here. And so this building, this portion of it, he hadn't had anything for a while, but now has a landscaping business in here. So if you want to get like some landscaping done at your spawn, or not your spawn base, but I guess anywhere really, but your base, if you have one, you just stop in here, throw your order in one of these, actually read this first, and then throw in your order, your job offer, and he'll get back to you. I don't know how he does that yet. I haven't actually used his facilities. I can't get up. I don't know how he gets up. But I assume this is here he was building that tree. And then this is that little bridge we were looking at. This goes over into his general store, and it kind of just has all of his, I think this floor is like mostly fauna stuff, but he has some, fauna is like plants, and sorry, I don't know if people don't know that or not. And then he's got some other stuff like those, the cobwebs, and mushrooms, and podzol. That's not. Yeah, it's podzol, right? Yeah. No, the other stuff's the mycelium. And then in here he's got again, so he's undercutting 3M's store by 1 diamond per whatever. Except for it looks like people really like his picks for 1 diamond. Name tags and horse armor, and I think that's it for down here. It's kind of just general purpose stuff. And then his specials. And you got TNT, coal, core. That's actually pretty nice there. 4 diamonds for a stack of coal. And TNT actually. I mean, if you don't have a general spawner, that's pretty nice. And quartz, obsidian, yeah. These are all pretty good deals. I mean, you can go fishing for this. Haha. My dad's present to him is on sale. That's funny. And then I don't really understand what this is, but I mean, just reading it, it says 1 free with any purchase. I mean, I assume any purchase. So if you buy something here, you get one of these. That's how I read it. And I bought, I can't remember what it was, but I bought something here last time I was here, and I took a hoe with me. That kind of surprised him. I don't think he was expecting somebody to take a hoe. But I hate having to remake them, and I don't ever have them in my inventory. I just have I have one in my ender chest, I believe, for various things. I just don't like having to make them. And I guess, and that's, I got 2 more things for the shopping district, and we'll probably end here. We'll probably end in the shopping district, even though there's tons of other stuff to look at. I just wanted to make another video today because I have a little bit of free time, school is kind of ramping up since it's almost end of the year, and I'm finishing my thesis class, so I just wanted to get a little 30-minute episode, 30-minute episode out. So this is Wynn's store. Sorry, I was talking while I walked in. Cute little, like, kind of like a castle-y looking store. She came in after I'd done my build, and oh, I still have that to talk about. I still have to talk about that too. It's enchanted book store. So all these little signs kind of explain what's in here. This is where you get knockback books, blah blah blah. All of these are good. And then you can come in here and get for 5 diamonds. You can get all of these. These are like her specials books, and they're like the, you know, top of the line kind of thing. And then you throw your payment in here, and your purchasing information, like how many diamonds you spent, and your name and which book it was that you bought, so that she can replace the book. And then back in here there's some more, and then you got your combination books, which are just a bunch of, you know, mix and matched combinations. Trouble with the ladies, try Silk Touch. Oh, what a goob. So this is my store. It's a beacon shop. Stop in here. We already kind of walked in here. You got your skulls over here because some people like to defeat the Wither for themselves. And then you got the beacons over here. You grab one of those and then drop your payment for the Wither skulls. So here to here, or here to here. And it's 18 diamonds for one of those, or a stack of 3 of those. And then you drop, you drop the payment in their respective chest, and that's basically it for my store. This build was really fun to do. I put this mini beacon in here, and this goes out of like a sort of chimney thing in this building. You can see it from the outside much better, but there's nothing up here or up here. This is just storage for repairs and such, and just basically the attic. Fun build, very fun build. Come on, you can do it. We can go look at it from the outside. Like I said, I just copied essentially the theme and the aesthetic that Ice did with his builds over here. Just did the same sort of thing. And here's that little portion that kind of juts off the back that has the beacon shooting out of it. I like these little random flowers and mushrooms and stuff in pots on the windowsills. I really like that. I got that from his builds, or his buildings. They had those on them. So yeah, there's that little portion that has the beacon, and it's not a very big beacon. I think I have like speed 2 or speed 1 set on it, but it only comes out to like here or something. It's a really small area. It's just basically it's there for aesthetics, because it is a beacon store. Figured it needed to have a beacon on display. So last but not least, finishing us up with 30 minutes. Hopefully I don't spend too long over here. This is Abdullah's horse shop. You can buy horses here, and either all of them have been bought or they died for some reason. I don't know. They're all gone. There used to be horses in all of these pens, or some of them at least. At least he's still got his pigs, saddled pigs. Well, he's missing one saddle. But you could have come in here and bought some horses. His little... I actually haven't been down here. I assume this is just storage. Oh, look at that. It's got a little hay farm. That makes sense. What's going on down here? Nope. Looks like he's still in the process of building this, actually. He hasn't been on for a while. At least I don't think so. Little chair. That's nice. But yeah, he's kind of I think this build works and fits with our theme. I mean, he's bringing it in in the little middle sections, bringing the white with the dark oak, and then he has this, brown thing. That makes sense, I think, or not brown, red. It makes sense to have that to be, a farm or a barn or something. And so you can buy some saddles, hay, leads, horse armor. Look at that, he's got the English spelling of it. Custom horses. Oh, this is where you would put your maybe you put your book in here explaining what you want or something. I don't know. And name tags. So we got a little bit of overlap with items that he has and Ice has. So, but that's all right. And then here's where you would drop your payments. Boom. Oh, so here's where the this is what used to be in here. The horse that used to be in here. Kind of an auction sort of thing. I would suggest you put these down here, Abdullah, if you're watching these videos, because they're kind of hard to see up there. They kind of look like additions or aesthetics to, I don't know. And so the last thing that I want to mention while we're over here, or for this episode, I guess, because this is the end of the episode, is these diamonds here that you can see, these 3 diamonds. These had to do with the championship PvP championship that we did on the server. If you look at Wynn's page, Wynn's channel, she has some videos up, I think, up on there of those battles, of some of them. But it was just a bunch of us server people did a battle. We did just one-on-one PvPs, and it was just a championship kind of ladder situation, or bracket situation. And these are the 2 people I defeated. I got to the championship and lost like a fool. So I killed Wynn, and the first one I got was Ice, so I threw that up here, and then I was like, well, if I beat somebody else, I got to put another one up. And then Ice, I don't know how, because Shawshank's diamond he's the one who defeated me, he's the one who won. So, I guess Ice took his diamond and put it up on his store. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the episode today. We got the shopping district done, and there's a ton of other stuff that I could cover, but maybe that'll be in the next episode. We'll see. Considering that most people haven't been getting on the server, veterans haven't been getting on, I might not have a lot of builds to do in the future, so maybe I can catch up this way. Like, we haven't gone over the bridge, and the church is relatively new, and there's a bunch of other stuff that we haven't gone through yet. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a like on it. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see stuff from me in the future, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll talk later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.